Like and subscribe, people. This isn't one of my normal topics, but I think that my insight is necessary. Let me explain something to you, first of all. It is a woman who decides what is and is not a high value man. That is a decision for the woman. I like Kevin Samuels. He had a lot of insight into being a masculine man. His insight was about being a masculine man, not so much a high value man. A woman determines what is of value to her, and a man determines what is of value to him. A man that is of value to one woman will not be of value to another woman. A woman that is of value to one man may not be of value to another man. It depends on the situation. But let's talk in generalities. In any relationship, there has to be a meeting of the minds. There has to be quid pro quo, something of value for something else of value. Kevin Samuels was right about women control sex, men control relationships. Why is this true? It is because the person who decides the relationship is the master of that relationship. That's why if a woman asks a man to marry her, he should say no. Because the person who acts is the person who controls. The person who says yes is the person who submits. So when a man asks a woman to marry him, he is asking her to submit to his will, to his protection, and to his provision. Now, don't get carried away. Money is not always the provision. The most important thing about a man is what's in his mind, is what is in his mind, and in what direction is he going to take the relationship. Once a woman understands the direction the man wants to take the relationship, then that should govern her answer, yes or no. To say yes is to acquiesce to his leadership, not to, young ladies, not to your leadership. To say yes is to acquiesce to his leadership. He is the provider, he is the protector, he is also the director. With this being said, smart women choose smart men. Smart women choose smart men. Because if you're going to acquiesce to a man, then you better have respect for him and the decisions that he makes. If you're going into this relationship thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get a divorce later on, or I may have to get a divorce later on, you shouldn't be marrying this man because you're setting the partnership up for failure. If you're not all in, don't get all in. If you don't see where you can provide support, then you should not get into this relationship. And as a man, You should tell the woman the direction that you want to go in. And in natural conversation, she's going to say things that's going to prove she is of value to you. Now, will she know that she's saying things that are of value to you? Maybe not, but she will make suggestions. She will make suggestions that are so intelligent to where they have to be considered. And when she makes suggestions that are so intelligent that they have to be considered, and some will have to be perfect, some will be perfect and will help you, then you jump on her. You jump on her and you tell her, you my woman. I want you. I want you mind, body, and soul. Because if you got a plan and she can help you fulfill that plan, then the sex that's just icing on the cake. That's icing on the cake. Don't make sex the cake. It's the icing. Kevin Samuels made sex the cake. I mean, his whole thing was crooked. He talking about this high value men exercise their options. Your woman is supposed to be your best friend through sickness and in health. So why are you, son, you telling me if some woman that you don't know nothing about approaches you sexually, you gonna jump on it? And what about this woman that you are depending on to manage your household? So you just gonna say the heck with that? Are you out of your mind? You can't be a high value man and cheat on your woman. You can be a high value man, and if you want to call yourself out, you can be a high value man, a man with a lot of money, if you want to call that high value. But that is not of value to a woman who is in a relationship with you. Everything that you do in that relationship should be of value to your wife, and everything she does in that relationship should be of value to her husband. Realize this: what you build up can come tumbling down. And you want a woman that's going to have your back in case things come tumbling down and you got to build them back up. You don't want a woman that's there just for the good times. And see, this stuff about Kevin Samuels, stuff about a woman should marry a man 10 years older. If you done made all your money and now you're going to marry this, you 35, you done made all your money, you're going to marry this 25-year-old woman. She wants you for your money, fool. She wants you for your money. And if you lose your money, don't be surprised when she leaves, because like Kevin Samuels is saying, your money is your value. He places high value on money. So if you lose your money and she leaves you, don't be upset. She wasn't there when you earned it anyway. Young men, get you a woman that you can work with from day one that's going to have your back. If she has your back when you broke, when you go broke again, she's going to still have your back. And you all can work together to build it up. If she wasn't there when you worked to get where you got and you lose it, she has nothing in the game. The best thing for her to do, take what she can get before you go broke. Take what she can get and split. Because she was there for the money. And you base your value on the amount of money you had. So you stabbed yourself in the back. Kevin's high value men were men who perceived women as toys. You have a wife, and then you go around exercising your options. Well, I don't know what the deal is with this woman that that he was sleeping with or whatever. But is that what you call exercising your options? I don't know what that situation was about, and it's don't care, and it's none of my business. Now, can a man make a woman? Yes, through leadership. Through leadership. But you got to prove that you got to prove that you know what you're talking about, and you got to prove to her that you are a good bet, that you are worth the chance of romance. And when she commits to you, know that you have purpose, and then let her know that she is of value to you. She is of value to you. Listen when she speaks. Correct her when she makes mistakes. When she gives you good advice, then you take that advice. But you are the say-so. And when she gives you good advice, you make sure that advice is good. And then you take that advice and you use it to your benefit. That's leadership. Leadership is not telling a woman what to do. It is, as a woman submits to you, you submit to intelligence. A man must submit to intelligence. A woman is not a toy. She is an asset. A helpmate is an asset. If you marry a woman and her only asset is sex, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And you're a wimp. And you're liable to go chasing off other women. And if you this high value man who exercises his options, then a smart woman is not going to get into a relationship with you. And if she does, she should be ready to jump ship anytime. Because if sex is your objective, then common sense should tell her that when she gets old, he's going to jump ship and get a younger woman. That's the risk she takes. Build. Get a man, young ladies, that you can build with. And when you help him build that empire, hell yeah, you deserve half. If you help him build it, you deserve half. If you came into the game and he had it already, then you deserve you deserve whatever you can get. You deserve what you can live on.